lot of you know Katya from previous work you've done with her, or she's connected with you personally on some level or another, or through BDC. A lot of our class knows her through BDC. I found Katya through an ICF accredited program search. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
Although I think the universe was working to my favor to bring us together in this way. So when I first met Katya, it was one of those discovery calls. As coaches, we know what those are. It was a lot of business, right? I asked a lot of business related questions. She answered and elaborated on what the program was, how it could help me with that, and what I was looking to achieve. And I tell you this because, as you all and I know, Katya is very business minded, right? She runs a tight ship in the program. And we all also know this program is not all business. It checks all the ICF boxes for sure, but it gives you so much more than that. So I think we can all attest that that's been the experience for many of us. It's been breakthroughs and major life moves. It's been pivoting and changing direction. It's been opening ourselves up to receive things like love and other things that have happened. It's been noticing and acknowledging gremlins that we didn't even know existed in our lives, and now reassigning them and looking at them from a different lens. It's been overcoming limiting beliefs. It's been developing ourselves and trusting our intuition to be less of a whisper and more of a clear, confident voice that we hear. But back to the business piece of it. Katya means business when she runs this program. And she meant business on that call because of that, but because she was able to mirror my energy and my goal for that conversation. And because she is truly an incredible coach above all other things. So I know that I speak on behalf of our class, the 5th graduating class, when I say that we have become better coaches in this program, but also better versions of ourselves as well. So thank you for the opportunity to serve us in this way. And now we look forward to serving our own communities with all that we've learned in this experience and with our new credentials and soon to be PCC credentials.
Absolutely.
So
you're doing it.
Thank you.
It's not like a professional guide dog be walking around.
Really, you're professional.
So I just wanted to say, well, thank you to all the other students. You guys were so awesome, and all are practicing and hanging in there and reviewing the work. And a special thank you to all the coaches, Katya, Max, Asia, Amanda, Jill, and I don't know if I missed anybody. If I missed somebody, Jessica. Can't miss Jessica. No, thank you to all of you. And I know I've said this before, but it's really means a lot, is that Katya really rose to the occasion from, again, that first important phone call where, you know, I really had to say, well, I can't see very well, which really means I can't see anything. And most people don't even know a blind person or don't know what to do. And then they have a lot of misconceptions and misbeliefs about that blind people can't do anything. And she just wasn't like that. We can say, well, of course not, but it really does take an exceptional individual to not even like have a hiccup or trip up on that kind of statement and interaction on the spot. And, you know, I explained to her kind of I more asked her like what was involved in the course, and, you know, explained to her how I could do certain things, but there were things I simply didn't know what were going to come up. And she was just so gracious, Katya, and so kind. And even when like I didn't have to keep after her, a lot of the thing about dealing with blindness is you always have to remind people, because they forget you're blind, which is the hugest compliment ever, right? To be forgotten that you're blind, because then you fit in. But within fitting in, you still need the special things. So I could always count on Katya to send the information that went on Telegram or ask me if I needed something. And that is just such a gift that I will always cherish and appreciate, and help me be more successful. Just thank you to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gina and Yulia.
Hi, Katya. Teddy and I wanted to say thank you so much for all of the things you have done over the past well, anyway, several years that I've known you, and especially for this absolutely wonderful coaching program you put together. It's been an amazing experience to learn directly from you and to be part of this community that you put together. And I love the community, I love the school, and I love you, my dear friend.
Hey Katya, I just wanted to tell you how appreciative I am that you have come into my life. Your genuine, authentic, caring personality has had such a profound impact on myself. I remember being so lost, no direction. It was crazy. Like, I had the perfect husband, I had my beautiful children, but I felt guilty for being unhappy or depressed. And it had nothing to do with them. It had with finding my purpose, finding who I was supposed to be, what I was supposed to do, and something that made sense for me. And through the coachings that we have done and through the school, I have worked through so many limiting beliefs, so many traumas that I have dusted underneath the rug. And I thought that out of sight, out of mind, and I would be fine. And that was not the case. I was struggling very deeply with all of these belief systems that were negative and untrue, and that made me really doubt myself, made me not feel worthy or deserving. And being a life coach now and getting through the program is one of the most rewarding things I have done, even more rewarding than learning how to be an ultrasound tech and working at a hospital. It makes more sense for me. It is definitely my purpose. It resonates, it feels right, and I'm just so grateful that I'm on the right track. And even if I weren't to have become a life coach, the program itself was the best therapy I could have ever gotten. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for having the program, seeing the potential that it can bring to those around you, and finding people like the people that we have in our class. Everyone is going to be such an amazing, intuitive life coach because of you. And I just want to say thank you, and I love you, and I'm so glad that you're not only my teacher and my coach, but you're my best friend. So thanks a lot.
Hi, Katya. I just want to say thank you so much for all that you have done in being an instructor, a friend, and just everything. And I truly appreciate it. So I want to take this moment and say just thank you. And I appreciate that you have created the school, and not only create the school, but allow me to be a part of it and to graduate and, you know, to help the world in so many ways. So I thank you for that. I am so proud of you and all that you're doing. This is only the beginning for you, I'm sure. I know that. And so thank you. Love you. All right. See you soon. Bye.
Hi, Katya. I just wanted to share with you my gratitude and my thanks for teaching me how to be a coach and teaching me how to overcome all these obstacles and limiting beliefs that I didn't know I had, and teaching me how intuitive people can change themselves and heal themselves and also help heal other people. I always knew that I was intuitive, and I always knew that I wanted to help others and heal people, but I really never knew how. And I'm just so thankful that I finally came across you, and that I got to learn all these essential things that are going to help me to help others and to help myself. And you've done such an amazing thing for me. You've helped me with my own issues and helped me realize how essential it is to have a coach and how important it is to have just someone to listen to you unconditionally, non-judgmental, to help you open up the options and open up the possibilities for others and for myself. I still remember the day that there was just a day and that I was not okay, and I was crying and I thought I needed a therapy or something before I started this class, and you just told me that you believed in me and that this would be the most healing and therapeutic thing that I could do for myself, and you were most certainly right. And I'm so happy to have met you. So many great things come from being a healer and helping to heal others, and you touch so many people, and you've definitely touched me. You've definitely touched my heart, and I'm excited to know you, and I'm so grateful to learn with you, to be your colleague and also your friend, and to heal the world. So thank you, Katya.
I just want to say thank you so much for the class. It was very eye-opening and inspiring, and I can't wait to use my talents to better everyone around me and the world. Thanks again.
Hey, Katya. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for recognizing something I didn't recognize in myself. Thank you for your instruction and your coaching, your friendship, and all the support that you provided to me and my classmates during this course. I couldn't imagine my life right now without experiencing what I experienced over the last 6 months. You've put together such a valuable course for people who want to help other people, but people who want to improve their own lives. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I couldn't be more appreciative of your class and what has given to me. Thank you.
So I took the Intuitive Life Coach program. I just recently graduated, and it has been a very good journey. I have learned more about myself. I've learned more about how to deal with more difficult situations. I have benefited greatly in my own personal relationships with some people who've been close to me that I've been struggling with communication, especially post-COVID. It's helped a lot for me to be able to get the skills to learn how to take a step back and ask the right questions to other people. It's helped me to be able to understand a lot more about what I'm looking for when I speak with my own patients. So I'm a chiropractor, and people come in with a variety of issues and varieties of traumas, and I'm able to take the skills that I have learned within this program and been able to apply it to my patients, as well as answering any additional questions that they've got so that they can be able to maximize their experience with me and in their process of healing, as well as other things in my own personal life, and what this has done to help me better communicate with others and learn and grow. And the best part is now I've got an additional certification that I can be able to use for anything else in any direction I want to be able to go. So this has just widened my toolbox, and I know that anybody who is a good candidate for this program, which is only good people, it's going to change your life. And the people that this attracts are good people who have kindness in their hearts. Even just getting together with my classmates finally in person, it made me realize that we came together for a reason. There's a very strong purpose. It's not just, this program isn't just for anybody. This is for people who are healers, people who have healing to do within themselves, and people who are going to help make this world a better place. So thank you, everybody part of the ILCATE program. I'm so grateful for this, and I hope that, and I know that amazing people are going to continue to come through here, and I'm excited because this is just the beginning of what is going to become for the future for the rest of the world. Thank you.
So I took this class just from being around Katya and recognizing and understanding that her energy was something that I wanted to have be a part of myself. And so I was excited, but I didn't know exactly what to expect or what would happen during the class. Since taking the class, it's been an amazing transformation for myself, emotionally, mentally, and feeling that I have a voice, and I am excited to use that to help other people reach their goals and how they want their life to be, and live a life that they're happy about waking up to and living every day. So I'm very thankful. If you are on the fence with this program, I guess I would ask why, but it also means that you at least have some interest in it. And I'm going to tell you to just go with your intuition, go with your gut, and understand it's going to be the right decision. There'll be no regrets from it. All that will come from it is positive. So just do it. In the office, we put up a sign because we're going to be away this coming week, the next week. So we kind of explained like what's going on, that I'm graduating, and patients have been super supportive and just like, oh, that's awesome. But one of the major questions that I get from people is, oh, so what is that? So I'm like, I better come up with like a real solid, like, definition of like what, and then also like tying into my ideal client so that there's no question and people know. So I would say that's the first step, is working on creating a real strong definition of what exactly it is that I'm doing, so people understand it. It's not complicated to people and they know what's going on. I think once that is established, people will then be interested and want to be a part of it.
Why did you choose ILCATE?
I chose ILCATE because when going through the different accredited schools, none of them really resonated with me until I saw the Academy of the Third Eye.
What made you decide to take the action and sign up?
I knew I had to take a step and sign up for a course as soon as possible before I lost my motivation. And because I was so inspired by the name of this academy, I went ahead and scheduled the discovery call, and the rest is history.
And how has it impacted your life, business, and relationships?
Learning to hone in on my intuition and trust my intuitive skills has really improved relations in my life, and has given me the confidence to move forward with my business.
I think I came to the class with a lot of confusion about my career path and a little bit about my self-development. And I gained so much understanding about the process for making decisions, asking good questions for myself and for others, and really better understanding my values and passions and next steps. So it was a fantastic opportunity to learn about myself. I would say that this is a great investment in yourself. If you're a person that struggles prioritizing yourself in the scheme of things, that there's really no greater investment than to invest in your self-development. And if you're on a spiritual path, your spiritual development, and this class is extraordinary for, like, where else could you go to develop your intuition as well as your life coaching? I think the combination makes it extraordinary, and Katya is the world's best teacher that you could ask for. Truly building a sense of community, encouraging all of us and the other teachers as well, Max and Jessica and Jill. The teachers come to this class truly wanting to help us and truly delighting in our growth and nurturing and developing our skills. So it feels like joining a community. It's not just a class, it's a community. And so I highly recommend this class. For me, I think that writing the writing the meditation for me was easy. I felt like I channeled it, and it's helpful for me, and it was really nice to see that it was meaningful for others. And so I'd like to do more of that and incorporate something along the lines of that into my life going forward. But overall, it's just really taught me to love myself as a priority and not as the last thing on my to-do list. And so for that, I'm eternally grateful. Thank you.
So Sasha, why did you choose Ilkay?
I chose Ilkay because I knew that it would help me help my clients from an intuitive perspective. I knew that I wanted to help my clients connect to their intuition and have a deeper understanding than just surface when it comes to their lives.
What made you decide to sign up, take that action?
Katya is just very magnetic. She definitely pulled me in. My name is Sasha, her daughter's name is Sasha, so we definitely found a lot of things that we had similarities on, and we just connected very, very well. And I think her energy and the energy that I got from the classes that I attended before joining were extremely magnetic and helpful, and it created a safe space for me, so I decided to join.
And how has it impacted your life, relationships, and business?
Relationships, I can tell you that I have used some of the strategies with my daughter, who was dealing with some emotional issues, and I think it caused some breakthroughs that I'm very proud of. In terms of my business, it really provided a lot of clarity and set the tone for I guess it just became a catalyst for me for propelling my career forward, right? Like, gave me so much clarity as to how I'm going to move forward, what I'm going to do, and that was through all the teachings at Ilkay, which I'm grateful for.
So I didn't really know what to expect out of this class. I kind of went in with an open mind, and I feel like I have a lot more clarity as far as what I want for the future, my own inner development as well. And I would say this class I've always been optimistic, but I would say this class definitely has been helpful in the fact that I can handle my stress better, and I know how to just kind of move along and not get so stuck on one particular thing where I'm upset or it affects my day. I just kind of know that there's a better outcome for me, and not to focus so much on this one particular thing that's making me stuck. So I think kind of like what everyone had said, but really this class is for if you want to just open yourself up to possibilities. And it might seem like one of those things like, yeah, it's a time commitment or whatever, but in the big scheme of things, like if you could do this 6-month course and get that exponential that exponential growth that you couldn't get without it, it's definitely worth the time, money, energy, and effort. And it just makes you a better person, I think, too. So it's definitely a leap of faith, but I think this class is for anybody who, I don't know, might feel stuck, or they just want to go other places. So, yeah. My first step is to use this with some of my current patients and with my animal chiropractic as well. Sometimes having those hard conversations with owners who potentially have to put their animal down can be super helpful in, talking about how they're feeling and, how their pet might be feeling. So starting with that and then expanding it more to, to the human side as well as the animal side, and just making it a part of my practice.
So why did you choose Ilkay?
I chose Ilkate because it has an intuitive component to it that I appreciate. I like it better than the other life coaching academies that don't have that intuitive portion.
What made you decide to actually take the action and sign up?
I think it was that Katya made me feel like I belonged with everybody and that I was part of the group even before I was part of the group.
How has it impacted your life, your relationships, and business?
It has impacted my life, my relationships, and my business, and that has helped me grow and become stronger. It's helped me see things from a different viewpoint. There were business classes throughout that helped me figure out how I wanted to design my business and grow.
For me, the biggest things that I've learned were a lot about myself and moved a whole lot closer to my ideal life. I feel like I've also gained a ton of perspective, how to speak to people, listen to people. It's strengthened my relationship with my daughter, with my husband, and with my patients. And I joined this expecting none of those things. So thank you. I would also like to add that I tried to drop out on week 2, and Katya wouldn't let me. She told me, no, this was the right time. So I thought, this is what made me think of that, was if someone's on the fence, I thought I couldn't do it because of the time commitment. It felt so overwhelming at first, but once I got into the routine, like every other Thursday, I have class. Every other Saturday, I have class. It made it easier to fit it into my life. So I would say, if you think you're too busy to do the class, you just have to prioritize and understand that when you're done, it will have been totally worth every hour that you spent on it. I think my first steps are just using it to help with the way that I communicate with current patients. Then I would like to start doing like what we did today. I love the thought of starting with a group because I feel like it makes it a little easier. If you're not sure what to say next, there's a lot of other people in the class too, like you can ask them a different question. And then eventually I would love to kind of flip-flop how many patients I'm seeing with how many people I'm coaching.
Why did you choose Ilkate?
Oh my goodness. I think Ilkate chose me. So I actually was referred from another graduate, and I had a call with Katya, and she literally was like, you're supposed to do this. And after some review and looking at it, basically realized that this was something that was like a next step, and got involved with the academy.
You kind of already answered this, but what made you decide to take the action and sign up?
I got to participate in some of the calls with the classes and got a feel for the teachers and some of the students, and really saw the camaraderie there that was very well developed online, and I knew that I was going to be online, so knowing that they could create a really intimate space online, and that it just helped me to feel very comfortable with that decision.
How has it impacted your life, relationships, and business?
On all levels, it has. I feel like personally, I had so many ahas through the opportunity to coach with other coaches, and learned a lot about myself, and really seeking out what it is that I want. Primarily what I've always wanted to promote in others, but I was doing it for myself for the first time. And then how I really integrated that with the work that I'm doing as a massage therapist, and saw the value of having really good conversations with people, and then seeing how that influenced and changed the way that I connected with the people in my life and my relationships. So I feel like I listen a whole lot better. I ask better questions. I'm in a space where I feel like I can truly support them from the heart.
When I joined this class, like in the beginning I was so busy, like I scheduled the first call and I missed twice. And so at the third time, Katia still was there waiting for me. So finally I made the third call. That wasn't a success. And I was looking for this program to help me or give me the tools to help my patients, because I can discover some of the emotional stuff, but I didn't have the tools or the exercise to understand better what's going on with the person and how to work with. And also that also changed for myself. Like now I can see clear some stuff, like what's going on, why this is happening, and how I can achieve, whatever I want. So, and this group has been great. Like every one of you are awesome, and everyone have like a really deep story of each one of you. So I'm very proud of you all. So this program has been great to me, and I feel like I have the tools now to help some other people. Well, I have to say that this program is worth your money, and it's something that you can incorporate to any profession, and will give you the tools to help people. You could do it online, or you can do it on one-to-one, etc. So, and also it's something that you can use to help yourself find yourself and overcome any other self-limiting beliefs, stuff like that. Also, I have to say that Katia is always there giving you support and encouragement. Like after every call, she texts you and sends you a reminder, hey, we're gonna meet this Saturday, or she's gonna say, great job, you did this great, keep going, you're awesome. Like you cannot have like enough support from her and the other coaches from the program. So I'm very grateful for that. For me, I would say that start incorporating life coaching to the patients that I'm seeing now, because right now when I do the iridology, I also work on the emotional part, but I have to work first on some of the physical first, and I don't have enough time to work on the emotions. So normally I refer them to a psychology, or I don't like psychiatrists, but to psychologists to start talking, and working that stuff. So now I don't have to refer them anymore. I just try to take care of them, like in another consult, and do life coaching on them. So I think will be very beneficial for my patients.